All right, 7646, go ahead.
Hi, I'm wondering if you could kind of walk me through the missing person steps between the sheriff and the police department if somebody has a loved one go missing.
Mm-hmm.
If you have to wait 24 hours and when you call to report them, kind of what happens from there.
Sure. Yeah. If it's an adult, no, you don't technically have to wait 24 hours. We can go ahead and file a report. There's no standing time that you have to wait, but usually a report's filed. They're entered into the National Crime Database. Missing person photos can go out. There's some national registries that we put them on, and they'll send out I get missing photos or missing information all the time on people or endangered or anything like that. And usually then we'll start talking to friends, family, anybody that they were last seen. We put watches on any kind of credit cards. If they have cell phones or anything, then we can do what's called a ping on the cell phone. As long as the cell phone's on, then we can request a carrier to ping it, try to get a location on a cell phone. There's a number of different things that we start doing, just trying to find ways and pretty much lay out the last, 24, 72 hours of, what they were doing, who they were with, where they might be headed, any medical conditions or anything that maybe need to be known that may have caused it.
Okay, so from them being reported missing, it becomes a pretty active investigation then.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and how do you happen to know offhand how many people would you say go missing in our area in an average year?
Oh gosh, we get reports.
We get a lot of reports.
A lot of reports.
Most of them return. Most of them are found.
Yeah.
It's unusual, probably not to find the individual.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of reports. People will go missing for a few days and come back home.
It's difficult sometimes when if they're an adult. For one, if they don't want to be located, then technically nobody has any control over them to make them try to come in. If it's a juvenile, it's a different story, where you still have some authority over that person. But an adult, they don't have to.
Okay, well, I certainly appreciate you putting it out there and walking me through how it goes.
Sure, not a problem.
And I appreciate you guys and your hard work, and I hope that this is the year we find Noah Davis.
Sure.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, then. I want to mention the Lafette fly-in.
Turn down your TV.
I think it's just what we heard over here.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. We'll take this call, then we'll go to our commercial break after this call. Go ahead, 7712.
Hi. I keep hearing people call in and mention Noah Davis. I was wondering if maybe you guys could share his picture on one of these episodes. I'm interested to see what he looks like.
Okay, sure. We'll see if we can get him one here at the studio.
Okay, thank you so much.
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you. All right.
All right, then. We'll go to our commercial break here, and then we'll be back in about 2 minutes with our most wanted and our crimes of the week.
Bye-bye.
7646, go ahead.
Good afternoon, guys. How y'all doing?
Fine.
Doing fine.
This is Josh Noah Davis's brother. I had a question actually about the AED. When is that not supposed to show up with someone having CPR done to them by paramedics, maybe first responders and so forth?
It just depends, Josh, on whether there's one in the vehicle. All of our cars don't have AEDs.
Yeah. I'm talking about the ambulance and the fire trucks and the
Ambulances, I don't believe even carry an AED. They have a heart monitor and they can do a manual shock, where AEDs only will shock when the machine reads that a rhythm is going that should be shocked.
right. Because that's what I remember. I guess I always remember you do CPR until the AED or first aid responders show up or arrive. Because, yeah, 30 minutes of that was pretty rough. But I was just curious on that because they said they couldn't restart her heart. Whatever time, the time of death was 8:38, and the time we called was 7:38. So that was.
No, that's the official pronounce when the doctor pronounces it.
Yeah.
Death certificate that I got today said that actually, but
That's not until they get before a hospital.
Do what?
The time of death is not until they get to the hospital, and a doctor actually has to do the pronounce, and that's the time.
Right. See, like how that even that raises just that question really, because 7:38 would be when we called. I guess they got at the hospital 8:30.
It's just,
It took a while, but
yeah,
it was a long time of CPR. I'll tell you that too. But
yeah.
I was always told that I stopped CPR for an AED or first responders,
Okay.
and it was just pretty rough. I don't know, but yeah, that was pretty much it. That was obviously a question related to my mom, but I appreciate that, and I appreciate you. I heard something about a picture of my brother as I was waiting in line here on the calls. It's pretty interesting, but I appreciate you guys.
All right. Thank
All
you.
right.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
All right then, I seemed like I had something else, but it has slipped my mind. So with that said, I think we're out of time, and it's time to turn it over to Judy and Night Talk, and we'll get on out of here.
Y'all have a good night.
Good night.